Right, so we are looking at the DILR section of the open mock. This section is actually easy. In fact, this is easier than the quant section. You'll notice that. Ideally, a student could have done easily around 10 attempts. So let's start with the first set and understand what is basically happening in this first set. The first set is one of the easiest of the lot. In fact, I would say this is the easiest set among all the four that come your way. So what is happening here is this is basically a baseball game of a team, and there are 5 people in this team. There is some information given to you about pitching. If you know what the game of baseball, you know what is the meaning of a pitch. But think of it as hitting something, hitting a ball. Okay, so that's what basically has happened. So this is the table which has been presented, where we are talking about Hamish getting 3,1. So if you've read the instruction, it clearly says that 3,1 means 3 consecutive, then there is a gap, then there is a 1, which means the confirmed way it has to be is like this. 3 pitches, pitch is a tick mark, cross is a miss, and then there is a tick mark. So this is confirmed. There's no other way to fill it. Now, if you're looking at innings 5, there are 2 possibilities. You could have here or you could have here. Which is a tick mark, because vertically there are only 2 tick marks, that is, and they have to be back to back, which means they have to be consecutive. So vertical tick marks also have to be consecutive, horizontal tick marks also have to be consecutive wherever applicable. So you can see that so the tick mark on the innings 5 should be either above or below. So let's look at the possibilities. So if I take the first case where I'm saying that the tick mark is above. So I'm saying that the tick mark is above. So let me look at the possibility. So this is the case, which means this is a miss. These two are, all these things are misses, because you can have only 2 here. Now, if this is done, now if you look at this Ilyas horizontal, so there are 3 consecutive, and the last one is a tick, which means these 2 have to be ticks. There's no other possibility. So these 2 will be crosses. Now, if you look at innings 4 now, the 2 vertical have to be consecutive. Now, this is a tick, then the only possibility is the above one is a tick, which means these 2 will be crosses. Now if you look at Jason is a total of 3. This is a tick. The only way in which you can have 3 consecutive ticks is when these 2 are also ticks and this is a cross. Once this is done, you will notice that there is a problem here. These 2 are not consecutive, whereas here I need to have 3 consecutive, which means our assumption that here is the starting point is wrong. So we will again go back. So we have no problem with Hamish. Hamish is correct. We assumed that this is a tick and this is a cross. That assumption is wrong. So now we will do the reverse. So if I start over again, and Hamish, I put 3 ticks, 1 cross and a tick, then now confirm, I can say this is not a tick, because we tried it didn't work for us. Therefore, this has to be a tick. These 2 are crosses. Now, Omar made only 1, so therefore these are all crosses. Now, we have, now where do we look at now? Graham, Jason and Ilyas. These are the 3 people who are left out for us. Now, look at innings 3, total I need 4. Already there is a 1 cross mark, which means these have to be ticks. All right. Now, if you're looking at Graham or Jason or Ilyas, so if you look at either of them, so you can see that innings 4 totally have to be 2, and whereas Jason and Ilyas total have to be 3 each. What else? Is there any other information that has been given to us? No, nothing else. So let's take a look at it. So now if you're looking at Graham can be either here or here. One of these 2 possibilities. You can't have both. So let's take the first possibility where Graham is there in the left hand side and not there in the right hand side. So if I put a cross and a tick like this, you will notice that I have a total of 3 here, whereas 1 tick is here, 1 more tick is here. In between, I have to have a cross, which is not possible. Hence, I can conclude that my Graham is not there in the second innings. He is not scoring in the second innings. He has to score in the 4th innings only. Therefore, this is a tick, which means this will also be a tick, because innings 4, 2 consecutive ticks have to be there. So this is a cross. If this is a cross for Ilyas, you will see that these 2 have to be ticks. There is no other choice. Similarly, if you look at Jason, 3 ticks horizontally, already we have 2, which means the third one have to be here, and this is cross. And we can see that this is taken care of, so this is a cross, and this will also be a cross. So now everything is in order. You can see that both of them are vertical consecutive, 3 of them are vertical consecutive, 4 of them are vertical consecutive, 2 ticks are vertical consecutive, and 2 ticks here are vertical consecutive. So this is the only possibility, and we have established it and drawn. Now let's go ahead and solve the questions. The questions will be quite easy to solve. So if you're looking at it, first question is, in which of the following innings did Graham hit the pitch? So if you look at Graham is hitting the pitch in 4th innings and third and 4th innings. So we'll have to pick the either 3 or 4. Clearly 3 is not there, only 4 is there, so option C is the correct answer. In which innings did Hamish miss hitting the pitch? Hamish, if you notice, is the person who is 3,1. He is missing in the 4th innings. So that is your answer. So the answer will be option 4. This is a very easy set. In how many innings did Ilyas and Jason both hit? So I and Jason, J, should both hit. So where out did they hit? You can see that these 1 and 2. 2 of these innings, both of them hit. No other innings, both of them hit together. So you can see that the answer is 2. Next, what is the difference between the number of hits if 2 central diagonals of the given table are considered? So if you're looking at the central diagonal table, so you can see, if I can just change the color and you will be able to follow this. So if I see the central diagonal, so this is this diagonal. So yes, so how many ticks are there? Tick number 1, tick number 2, tick number 3. So 3 ticks, and the other central diagonal will be this. Okay, so where do you see? Okay, my bad. I think my line went too crooked. It was too crooked. Let me draw that again. Okay, so we are starting from here and going like this. So tick number 1, tick number 2 again. You're counting this again, and tick number 3. 3 ticks again. So 3 and 3, the difference is 0. Therefore, the answer in that question, question number 4, should ideally be 0. Okay, so this is actually an easy set. Should have been done in 7 minutes or so, 6 to 7 minutes. So that's done. I think, yeah, so we have the answers for these 4